Arcade Perfect, my arse.
How we doing, guys? Welcome to is it episode 4 I think it is of Arcade Perfect, my arse. Today we're looking at a particular favourite of mine. This is Commando. This game really needs no introduction. It was ported to pretty much every home computer back in the day, as well as a few consoles as well. So let's just batter on with the arcade one. Couple of coins. One of my mates, Ian's actually, he recently bought the JAMA version of this, JAMA board, cracking game. Again, with this game, like most kind of vertical, kind of shootery type games, this is it's a very, very long, narrow screen. Only time I played this game in arcades was, let me think, it was in services on the M9, not M9, and the M6, going down to Blackpool. I think at that point I actually had it already. I'd played it, I'd only ever played the home computer version. This is the thing, living in central Scotland like I did, there were really no arcades nearby. I mean, you had arcades in Edinburgh through the kind of Portobello, which was a kind of seaside sort of resort type place. But yeah, so us guys, we really never got to see arcade machines. So our only experience of arcade machines was pretty much looking at pictures in computer and video games. Hey, didn't even actually know you could destroy him. Oh. It's a tough game, this though. I think the furthest I've ever got was level 4, I think it was. But yeah, this particular game was ported to pretty much all all home computers back in the day. It came out, when did it come out? I didn't even notice that. It came out I think 1985 or something. Can you destroy that? Nope. So anyway, that is arcade one. Let's have a look at some home conversions. Okay, this is Commando on the Atari 7800. This was it wasn't a particularly successful console. It came out, I'm not exactly sure when it came out, I think it came out pretty much around about the same time as the home computer market took off, and because you were getting games for like 5, 6, 7 quid, people weren't prepared to pay, you know, 30, 40 quid for what probably this game would have cost back then. Graphic wise, it's not actually too bad. It's very, very pixely looking, as you would expect. The screen, as you can probably tell, the screen in this version is way wider than it is long-wise. So again, the kind of ratio, the screen ratio, isn't what the arcade one is. Slightly less enemies on screen, and it looks like it's they've kind of changed the backgrounds a bit. I don't remember this much green in the arcade one. You can also see there I picked up a machine gun and I'm picking up a knife, so I'm not quite sure what's going on there. So it's a slight kind of, they've tweaked the game slightly, but it certainly plays pretty nice. I don't know why they felt the need to add sort of weapon upgrades. I'm not too sure how you'd actually dearie me. Yeah, I'm not too sure how you actually changed it, I must admit. There's no music in this one at all, you can probably tell, although the arcade one doesn't. I think the arcade one does have music, of course it does. There's slightly less enemies on the screen. Take that, nice meaty explosion. You certainly can't do that in arcade. Stand there and shoot. Hey, yeah, it's quite a bit easier than the arcade one. At least you've got a little kind of outro type thing. Hey, it certainly seems to incorporate all the features of the arcade one. I suppose for some reason they felt they need to add extra weapons, which I'm not quite sure about. The grenade seems to throw quite a distance as well, so there's nobody actually there. Take that. It's not a bad conversion. It's probably a bit on the easy side, especially if you've spent, I don't know, 30 quid. Whoops, I think we're, let's just get to the end of this level. Almost there. Yeah, this isn't a bad version at all. It's fairly authentic. Yeah, that's Atari 7800. Let's crack on. Okay, this is the Commodore 64 version. This one needs a little introduction. I'm going to zoom in a wee bit, guys. Yeah, this one, again, as I was mentioning earlier, you can see here, this is very wide, wider than it is high. The arcade one was obviously kind of stretched. So I'd mark this down for a few points for that simple reason. But this version is hugely fun. It's easily got the best music of any of them. Although saying that, I suppose the music wasn't really a big thing in the arcade, so you know, I don't know if you can count the music, but it is lovely. And I was going to say that the Commodore 64 version is a bit easier, but I'm not doing a very good sort of attempt at proving it's easier. One thing that the Commodore 64 missed out on, or it's definitely got scored down for, is its lack of levels. I believe there's only 3 or 4 levels? There's 8 levels in the arcade one. It plays really well, it's super fast. Now, when I was picking the Commodore 64, I was actually tempted to pick, there's a new version of this, which I did a mashup of, called Commando Arcade. And basically, a group of enthusiasts, for want of a better word. Bugger. Yeah, a group of enthusiasts actually took this particular game and they rewrote it, improved the graphics. You can see there you get kind of glitching from time to time. They got rid of all that, they tweaked it, they ironed out bugs, improved the graphics. They also added in the missing levels, so there's now the full 8 levels, and it's the dog's bollocks. I would say it is easily the best home version of Commando, but I thought to keep it fair I need to look at the original port of this. Yeah, you can see there's a bit of slowdown going on there. what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you that other version, because I mean it's a Commando feature after all, and you know it would be a bit silly to not let you see it. Yeah, there's a lot of kind of glitching going on. I'm not too sure what's going on there. I mean, it is throwing sprites around at a fair old rate of knots. Ah, balls. Yeah, listen, let's have a quick look at the remake. Back into. Okay, this is the one that's been dusted off and kind of rewritten by some group of guys. You'll see there, it's included the little helicopter intro, which is superb. They've kept the music intact, which I'm delighted to know, or delighted to hear, because it's such an iconic track. Now hopefully you'll notice there's not really any glitching going on in this version. Yeah, I mean the graphics in this are pretty damn good, pretty authentic to the arcade. Sprites are a wee bit kind of smaller, a bit kind of stockier looking, but you know what do you expect? And this part here, this has been added in. On the original C64 you didn't have the little kind of interlude bit there with the guy having a fag at the end of the level. A slight bit of loading going on, not very much. But this is an utterly superb version. I mean the original was great, but this has just filled in the gaps and made it even better. So anyway, that's the Commodore 64 remake. Let's move on. Okay, this is the Atari ST version. Let's see if we've got everything in shot. Looks like it. Let's batter on. Well, the graphics are certainly nice and big. If anything, they look slightly bigger than they do in the arcade. Yeah, pretty damned authentic looking. Nice kind of machine gun effect as well. Colours look pretty good. They look a bit kind of washed out, a lot of, I don't know, it's a bit kind of duller looking than the arcade, but you know what, it's a pretty good conversion. I mean, I had an Atari ST back in the day, but I sold it pretty quick. I didn't have it for very long. I actually sold it when I got a chance of buying an Amiga, Commodore Amiga. But I think I'd actually moved, by the time this game had actually come out for the ST, I no longer had it. And it was the same with the Amiga. I think this was kind of a late conversion. I mean these games came out on the 8-bit, I would say about 85, 86. I don't think it didn't come out on the 16-bit until a bit later on. Which is probably why it's such a good conversion, because some of the conversions of the early games on the 16-bit were pretty awful. Slight kind of, it plays really quick. There's a slight bit of slowdown every now and again. But I think this is probably about as best as you could really hope for. I mean, it's a pretty, quite an impressive conversion. It says the graphics look really authentic. Colours look a bit, it says a bit kind of washed out looking. That's possibly because it couldn't display enough colours on the screen at the same time. I don't know, I'm not too sure. But graphically wise, even sound wise as well, it plays really nice. And again, if I had an Atari ST back in the day and I was wanting to play Commando, I would be absolutely delighted with this. And it's a bit easier, as you'd expect, it's a bit easier than the arcade one. But yeah, it's very impressive. Couldn't fault this one at all. I want to see them take the time opening their doors. And it all kind of speeds up. Oh, it's close. They seem to come out in ones and twos rather than en masse. Oh, that was a very, very quick intro. Anyway, listen, that's the Atari ST. Let's crack on. Okay, this is the Commodore Amiga version. It looks pretty damn similar to the Atari ST one. If not indeed identical to the Atari ST version. I know it's a lot of sort of ocean ports of arcade games on the Atari ST and Amiga tended to be straightforward, you know, they were identical. I'm sure they basically programmed for the ST then just ported it straight across. But you know what, it's the Atari ST version's excellent and this version's looks pretty much spot on. Graphics are excellent, almost identical to the arcades, probably slightly less colours, but you know what, you would expect that. Yeah, I would actually be interested to see this running side by side with the ST one, and I think you'd actually be hard pushed to spot the difference. But can he slow down there going on? Not too sure what that's about. Hey. Ah, bollocks. I mean the cars, there's a bit more vehicle stuff going on here. You normally get the sidecar and you get a Jeep and that's it. Quite as many as this one. Ah, damn it. But yeah, you couldn't ask for a better conversion than this really. I think maybe this looks slightly better than the ST one. I could be talking rubbish because I'm not seeing them side by side. It just looks like there might be some slightly more colours. but a really good version. Ah, damn it. Anyway, listen, let's crack on, guys. Okay, this jolly little tune is the Atari, not the Atari, it's the Nintendo NES version. My goodness, that's a sprite and a half. It's only got one rotor as well. There's a bit of glitching going on here. Graphics themselves look not too bad. Now, I'm playing this, I don't mind admitting, I'm playing this under emulation, so I don't know whether the original NES would play this any differently. I don't remember the hostage running about like that with a banner above his head. I mean, actual static graphics look really, really nice. You know, the colour, the background colours look excellent. Come on, can't see me kill him. There's just a bit too much glitching for my liking going on. Looks like these guys are having a push against the tree. I can't be sure, guys, how this would play on real hardware. I don't actually own an NES, unfortunately, so I've just really got to play it as I see fit. Now, in my experience with emulators, they're generally the emulation's spot on, and sometimes when a game plays slower on a real system, you find it plays better on an emulator. So, if anything, I think you'll probably find that this is playing just like the NES version as it would on a proper hardware. Backgrounds are excellent. Sprites look not too bad, but there's just a bit too much glitching going on. I'm not sure where that guy is. Hiding behind a barricade. Never seen that before. Is that Che Guevara? What the hell's he doing? And he runs right across the top of him. Now he's having a packet of crisps, I think, rather than a fag, so quite a chunky looking character as well. Yeah, so it's almost like it's based on the arcade game, and even that shouldn't normally come down the screen vertically. It should be coming across from left to right, or from right to left. So they've kind of done a bit of a remix with this. It would be a really nice version if it just wasn't for all the glitching going on with the graphics. Yeah, it's kind of doing its own thing. The actual movement of the sprites, the patterns that the sprites follow are completely... I mean, he appears to be walking across water. It's all just a bit messy, this one. I love the backgrounds. They look really, really good. But I mean, these guys here, they're not in the original arcade, so I haven't a clue what's going on there. Anyway, listen, that's the Nintendo NES. Let's crack on. Okay, this is the Atari VCS. I was actually really surprised to actually see this game was on the system, believe it or not, so let's batter on. Now he's got a lovely pink onesie on by the looks of things, and a nice woolly hat. Now I can't appear to... oh no, I can, hang on. What's odd is when you fire up, it's black bullets, you fire to the side, it's pink bullets. And you fire down and it's... I'm not quite sure. It's even got a wee attempt at the music as well. We've got kind of blue palm trees going on here. Yeah, it'd be unfair to criticise this version too much because, I mean, let's look at we're talking about a system that came out in 1979. But you know what, I've got to be critical. We've got to be harsh here, and we've got to say, how does it play as Commando? Well, it's called Commando. It's got a kind of version of the music. It lacks. I didn't even see a hint me there. It lacks on-screen enemies. Dearie me, collision detection's a bit iffy. Yes, certainly not as impressive as its pole position cousin. But you know what, again, I suppose the fact that they even attempted to write Commando on this console's quite impressive. It doesn't bear a hell of a lot of resemblance to the arcade game, I have to say. It's got the same name, it's got the same music, but it's not the best. I mean, the kind of main sprites look pretty good. You know, what we need to realise, guys, is this game is written in like 2, 3, 4K, something ridiculous. You know, and the fact they've even got something like this running, you know, is impressive. You know, we've got movement, we've got music, we've got sound effects. I was hoping to maybe try and get to see if we could see a vehicle of some sort. Meh! What killed me there? Absolutely no idea what killed me. Yeah, anyway guys, that's the Atari VCS. It's not bad. It's, given the confines of the system, it's not too bad. So anyway, let's move on. Okay, this is Commando on the Xbox, and this game is in the Capcom Classics collection. So let's batter on. Now, I think we can pretty much safely say this game is running under emulation, because it is absolutely pixel perfect, and it also sounds exactly the same. Yep. Absolutely no question. This game is emulated and it runs exceptionally well. So if you were a Commando fan, you would be in 7th heaven picking up this compilation. Yeah, not much to say about this game other than it's absolutely perfect. It's the arcade game that we're playing here. To be honest, it actually plays as I get killed. Always put my foot in it. It actually plays really, really well using the joypad. That's interesting. It actually has my it's actually got my initial from before. Now, I don't remember the arcade one allowing you to restart, did it? Did it allow you to restart as a checkpoint? I don't remember that. That's a bit cheeky if I've added that bit in. Maybe it was. I honestly don't recall that having a continue. But yep, this is excellent as you would expect, unlike my gameplay. I never did actually figure out a strategy to get past this last little bit. Anyway, listen guys, that's the Xbox, the original Xbox, and let's crack on. Okay, this is the Intellivision version. You can see there it was published in 1987, which was actually after the 8-bit versions. Now this console came out round about the same time as Atari VCS, and I've got to say the sprites are pretty damned impressive. The actual animation on the sprites themselves. The fact that this game even got a port to this system is pretty much testament to, you know, it's impressive in its own. It's a bit kind of sparse. There's not a lot in the way of soldiers running about. I don't know whether it was strictly limited to like maybe 2 or 3 sprites on the screen at once or something. Music is quite nice. It's pretty authentic to the arcade. The actual animation, the sort of player's character is pretty cool. Yes, it definitely plays. There's a lot less happening on the screen. It's a bit slower. Yeah, it's all kind of in slow motion. Let's see if he waves. Hey! Let's see if we can get some of the vehicles, see what they look like. And there doesn't appear to be any motorbikes on top of that bridge. It feels like the arcade. As I said, there's a bit less happening. But you know what, for the hardware it's not actually half bad. Very few colours. I mean, I think there's whites, greens, a couple of different colours of green, black and blue, and that's your lot. But like I said, the fact that this is even running at all is quite impressive. But we're not really here to see whether games are impressive for the hardware or not. It's whether it's actually any good as a game. You know, how does it compare with arcade? It's not half bad, you know what. You can just beat it. Let's see if I can find a bit to this shoot. Ah, bugger, that was silly. Yeah, anyway, that's the Intellivision version. That's not actually too bad. Right, back in a tick. Okay, this is the ZX Spectrum. Now it's obviously going for, whoops, couldn't see me kind of get past there. It's obviously going for its own kind of take on the backgrounds. It's a yellow background as opposed to what it should be. I mean, most of the Spectrum games tended to kind of favour the sort of like very minimal colours. Now I remember back in the day again when I saw this compared to the Commodore 64, I just thought this was absolutely awful. But you know what, when you actually start playing Spectrum conversions, you just appreciate just how bloody playable they were. I mean, graphic wise it looks nice. I don't know why they didn't just stick with black enemies. That would have probably looked better. The actual sprites themselves, it's quick, it's responsive, they look pretty damned authentic. Look just like little miniature versions of the arcade one. The colour of them's a bit, yeah. But the important thing is, it plays really nice, and it does look nice. This is apart from the slightly off colours, or wacky colours as well, I suppose. And I believe, now don't quote me on this, I believe the Spectrum version had all the levels, which was a massive thing. You know, the Commodore 64 one had 4. Oof! Ah, bollocks. Oh, dearie me. Awful. Absolutely awful. Right, let's batter on again. But yeah, I mean, it sounds minimal, as you'd expect from a Spectrum. I mean, this is just the 48K version. Just little beeps and squawks, as you would expect from the little buzzer thing that the Spectrum has. I mean, a pink hostage, I'm not quite sure what's going on there. It says, yeah, the Spectrum loses, is scored down a wee bit with the choice of colours. Wee bit colour clash going on, but you know, the game itself, it plays really nice. It's got quite a similar feel to the Commodore 64 version. It's quite fast. I would have thought, given the number of Commando games I've been playing, that would have actually been not too bad, but it doesn't appear to work like that. Okay, how are we doing for time? Yep, we're almost getting there. Let's just play a wee bit more of this one. Eat dirt. Yeah, it also loses a few points because it's gone for just a plain yellow background sort of wallpaper type thing, whereas other versions have a bit of texture, you know. So that's probably why it plays so well. It's just really pushing sprites about as opposed to having to worry about scrolling landscapes and that kind of stuff. So anyway, yep, let's batter on. That's the ZX Spectrum. Okay guys, this is the BBC version. Now I have actually looked at this before. This was had a mashup, and if I remember rightly, and just looking at the graphics right now, I didn't rate it too highly. As you can see here, it's pretty awful colours. Static graphics aren't too bad, but there's glitching going on all over the place. Now the BBC is quite a powerful computer, so this is just a really lazy port. It seems to kind of slow up dreadfully as well. Oh dear, and it's also got push scrolling, which doesn't work on a game like Commando. Yeah, the layout looks kind of similar to the arcade, but I don't know why they've gone for some really kind of obscure colour choices. Why the enemies in red, I have no idea. But it's just so slow, and you can see there's glitching going all over the place. There's graphics kind of getting cut in half. A pretty horrendous version, I have to say. Yeah, I mean, I've got to say they look nothing like soldiers. Oh dear. No, nothing like soldiers at all. Like, enter my name, no thank you. Time for one more. Ah, dearie me, I've just appear to have started with keys. Anyway, listen guys, I think I've seen enough of this one. This is the BBC.
Okay guys, this is the Atari 800 version. Now this version was actually never officially released. It came out, I believe, in 1989. So yeah. Okay, it certainly looks very, very nice. It's got a nice kind of attempt at the tune as well. What I like to see, what this has over other 8-bit versions is it's made good use of the Atari 800 palette, which can display, I think, is it 16 colours on the screen at once, as opposed to like 8 on the Commodore 64. So some nice versions, kind of brown there. Excellent. The soldiers are certainly well animated when they're going to get shot. Whoops. And they've even kind of copied the correct kind of blue for the soldier as well. So yeah, it's a really good effort. Again, I noticed this one seems to have the kind of pick-up weapons that a couple of other versions had. Don't quite know what that's about. I mean, that certainly wasn't in the original, so let's give it another go. It's even got the helicopter in as well, which is good. And it's also got some nice animation for the guys sort of lobbing the grenades at you. Seems to be quite authentic to the original sort of layout as well. Although saying that, the guy that launches the mortars is usually on the right hand side, so I don't quite know why they changed that. Machine gun, not too sure how to use it though. And prepare for the onslaught. Yeah, and they've gone for some kind of nice, quite small sprites, which going to give a good sort of feel of the arcade one. Damn it, I should have saw that. Here we go this time. Anyway guys, listen, this is the Atari 800 version. Let's move on. Okay guys, this is the Acorn Electron version. Now I should apologise now about how poor I am at this game, because I'm having to use keys, and being a Commodore 64 owner, we never had to use keys ever. Now this looks very, very similar to the BBC. It looks just as bad. Some awful colours going on here. And the same god awful scrolling as well. Now I could probably accept that in the Acorn Electron, but not in the BBC. Now is that somebody pushing a shopping trolley up above? Now, interestingly, the BBC didn't seem to have the motorbike going across, so that's a 1-up for the Electron version. But this is so slow, and it's glitch central as well. But again, I suppose the fact that this is even running is a testament to the programmers that actually put this together. And it also seems to thunder and lightning when you get hit. The whole screen flashes. And I'll say one thing, at least the Electron, this version tries to kind of look like the arcade with sort of a textured ground. But it's bloody awful though. I mean, look at the glitching going on here. Let me see if I can reach the end. Oh dear. If I didn't know better, I'd see this was written in basic, this version. Run! No! I'm trying to use the keys here and I just can't use keys to save myself. No, I'm gonna get hit by a bullet. This is shocking. If I can get through this bit, I'll be delighted. But I don't see that happening somehow. No, move down, move down, move down, move down! I'm going to die. I'm going to die. Because I can't even see myself now. Where's the key to move down? No, keep running, keep running. Right, up. No, 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 no. Where's the up button? Oh, come on. Must be near the end now, surely. Take that, you sod. Come on, I've got one to kill. Oh, it's going nice and fast. Yeah, beauty. Hey! Okay, we don't get any. Let's see if there's any vehicles. Oh, there's a motorbike. This is oddly fun, this one. Because this system shouldn't even be running Commando, so this isn't too bad considering. Although it does look like it's written in basic. Is that a large caterpillar? It appears to be. Let's see if I can kill it. Let's get run over. Anyway, listen guys, this is the Acorn Electron. Let's crack on.
Okay, this is the Amstrad CPC 464 version. This is the very last one I'm going to look at, you'll be delighted to know. I didn't actually realise there was quite so many versions of Commando. It's only when I started googling I realised there was some versions, kind of versions for more kind of obscure systems like the Electron. So let's have a look at this before we do our summary. So let's see, S to start game. Okay. Right, it's got a nice little version of the tune running there. Certainly very, very nimble. Graphics are quite nice as well. Even down to the when they get shot, they kind of shake about. This is very, very nice. Oof. It's kind of taken a slight, I wouldn't say a cheating way, but it's not. It's similar to the Spectrum. It's not got any kind of texture on the ground, but it's certainly got a more kind of ground, kind of cut type colour. This actually plays very, very similar to both the Commodore 64 and the Spectrum. Holding down the fire button does the grenades, which is excellent. Yeah, there's no sign of slowdown or anything. well, maybe a tiny wee bit, but there's a lot of characters on the screen. Whee! Ah, balls. Come on. I don't believe it. Ah, dearie me. 4 lives in the space of 10 seconds. Now, I like how you see them jumping out the back of the car. That's nice. That's a nice little touch. Ah, dearie me. Time for one more game, I think. No, I've got the... No, thank you. Yeah, this is very, very good, very competent conversion. It's got nice wee graphics, so it kind of retains the sort of aspect ratio of the arcade one. It kind of looks similar to the Spectrum one, but with coloured graphics. I like in this version the guy just buggers off once he gets cut free. Yeah, this is excellent. I'm really enjoying this version. And believe you me, I've had enough of Commando making this video. I don't know how many I've played, about 10, 11 or something different versions. Ah, balls. Oh, I'm over the 4 minutes. Hey, listen, I'll just finish this game. Or I'll try and get past this level. Hey, listen guys, I'm going to call that this particular game draw it to a halt. So yeah, let's see. What ones have we looked at? Right, first one's first. Xbox 100% perfect. It's running an emulated version of the game, so it plays absolutely perfect. So yeah, that's an excellent version. Atari VCS. The fact it's even attempting to run is impressive. It's really colourful, lovely looking sprites. The biggest problem with that is lack of enemies. There appear to only be 1, maybe 2 enemies on the screen at any one time, but still 10 out of 10 for effort. Intellivision, nice attempt, really smooth animation on the soldiers and your character, kind of odd colours, again similar to the VCS, it's quite sort of sparse looking. Spectrum, lack of colours is the one downside. It's kind of used some kind of obscure colours scheme, but it plays brilliantly. It looks like the arcade. The graphics are very detailed, really fast, smooth, and I say it's really good to play. NES, nice graphics until they start moving. There's a hell of a lot of glitching going on. Now I don't know whether it's because I'm emulating it. I don't think that'll be the case. So yeah, I'm not too keen in the NES. Amiga and Atari ST, both I would say almost arcade perfect. They're obviously not running emulators, they're not running under emulation, so it is a port of the game, and I think they've done just about as well as you could possibly expect. There's nothing to choose between the two. If I had an Amiga back then and I like Commando, I'd be delighted to get that either on the ST or the Amiga. C64, the original version that came out from Elite, amazing music. I mean, the music just blows your socks off. However, the music isn't a port of the arcade, it's basically its own tune, so we can't really count the music. It plays well, really super fast, extremely playable, bit of glitching going on, but the big downfall for the C64 is lack of levels. There's only something like 3 or 4 levels, so yeah, we're losing, we're losing quite a bit in that. I think 4 or 5 levels haven't been included, so that marks that one down a bit. The 64 remake, well, that addresses all the above problems. It's a cracking version. They've got all the levels in, they've added the bit with the helicopter at the start. There's no glitching at all. They've changed the control method, they've improved the graphics. The C64 version is remake is astonishing. Atari 7800, it's a really good conversion. Slightly kind of pixely looking, but that could possibly be because I'm playing it on an LCD TV. But it's a really competent conversion. BBC, poor, really poor. It's slow, it's glitchy. The colour scheme, the graphics don't even look like, they don't look like soldiers. Horrible colours, extremely slow, and it's got push scrolling rather than actually, in fact it doesn't even push scroll. Well, it gets to the end of the screen, then it moves the screen down. So BBC, quite a poor conversion. The Electron, pretty much the same as the BBC, slightly worse, a bit slower. I have to say though, the Electron does have the little motorbike going along the top of the bridge, which the BBC didn't seem to have, so you know that takes up a few points. But yeah, both the Acorn machines, pretty poor conversions. The Atari 800, that came out kind of late on in its life. I think it was 1989 or something. Excellent, really good conversion. The Amstrad, which I've just played, really impressed with that. You know, it looks the part, it's colourful, it's quick, it's smooth, there's no slowdown at all. So what is the top 3 versions? That's a tough one. Obviously the Xbox goes without saying, it's 100% perfect, it is the arcade, so I'm not going to give that, that's a brilliant version, I'm not going to count that, that shouldn't count in this sort of lineup. I would say right, okay, I would say this Amstrad, Spectrum, and probably the Commodore 64. Let me think. Listen, I'm going to go for the Amiga and the ST in third place. They're both identical, cracking conversions, but then you'd expect that from that kind of power. The Spectrum is excellent, odd colours but excellent, but I'm going to have to go for the Amstrad version. I think it's excellent, really good. If I was going to include the C64 remake, then I'm afraid that would be my favourite version, but given that was only made a year ago or whatever, I'm not going to count that. So yeah, I would say Amiga and ST is third place, Spectrum in second place, and I'm going to go for the Amstrad. In fact, you know what, I'm just thinking Amstrad and Atari 800, I would say take first place. But yeah, there's a lot of great versions. Spectrum, Amstrad, C64 remake, Atari, yeah, they're all fantastic. So anyway guys, listen, I hope if anybody's still watching this video at this point, well, kudos to you, thanks for watching. If you like the video, please hit like, please feel free to leave your comments, and if you would like to subscribe, I would be absolutely delighted. Anyway guys, I hope you've enjoyed watching this feature, and I'll catch you again later. Thanks for watching.